Hey guys, what's up? It's Fred Jr. here, and today I'm bringing you guys a Black Ops 1 gameplay on the map at Nuketown. We're using the Olympia. This should be a pretty familiar kind of gameplay if you've watched my channel for a while. I do these very often, and right there, oh yeah, don't camp tack inserts on Nuketown. That was stupid of me. Anyways, so we're using the Olympia. I got a 99 and 4, which is pretty sweet. I don't get the 100 kill game, but it's alright. I got enough 100 kill games on this map with this gun. No big deal. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about in this commentary was competitive Call of Duty, esports, stuff like that. And I've never been a fan of it. If you watch this channel, you know that I think really negatively of esports and competitive Call of Duty. But I'll tell you what spurred me to whatever, to make this commentary. Last night, I was playing Rocket League with my friend Crimson. You know, I talked about it in my update commentary how I've been playing Rocket League a lot. And we decided to watch our favorite streamer, Kronovi. Now, if you're a Rocket League fan or you play Rocket League, you've probably heard that name before. He's basically the best player in Rocket League, and he streams, and he has a competitive team that he plays with. Anyway, so yesterday there was an MLG tournament at night. And oh my god, I missed the triple C4 there, seriously? Anyways, so I'm watching this MLG tournament, and his team is just tearing it up, destroying everybody, and then they get to the final, and they lose tragically in a Game 3 in a best-of-3 series. On a last-minute goal, I might add. Anyways, so as I was watching this tournament, I found myself really, invested in watching Kronovi's team win. And I found myself really supporting them and rooting for them. And I was really into it, basically, is what I want to say. And when I logged off and I stopped watching the stream, I realized, well, I thought for a second, you know, why have I never had this feeling for Call of Duty? I've only been playing Rocket League for a little over a month, and I'm not even that good at Rocket League. I mean, I'd like to think I'm above average, but I'm not that good at it. And Call of Duty I've been playing for, over 5 years, and I've gotten really good at some of the games, and I have this whole YouTube channel, and I met all these people through Call of Duty. Yet, I never got into competitive Call of Duty. I don't watch competitive Call of Duty. I don't know the teams. I don't care about anything that's going on with competitive Call of Duty, and honestly, I think it's an extremely negative thing for Call of Duty. And then, you know, it made me want to make this commentary to talk about, you know, really why I don't like competitive Call of Duty and why I think it's had such a negative effect on the general interest, you know, in Call of Duty. So, to begin, we're gonna have to take a trip all the way back 5 years ago, Modern Warfare 2. Now, back in the day, we didn't have esports, we didn't have competitive Call of Duty. You know what we had? We had game battles. That was how we did competitive Call of Duty. Well, I'm saying we, but I didn't really do it. That's how other people did competitive Call of Duty. A lot of my friends did it a lot, and I remember because they used to upload all these videos about the disputes they had with other teams. But basically what you did is you went on this website, Game Battles, and you made an account, linked it to your gamer tag, and you would schedule games with other teams and just play them. And I'm sure there were tournaments and stuff, but it wasn't anything big, nothing serious. And one night, me and my friend Robbie, who I played Modern Warfare 2 with religiously, we decided, let's try out Game Battles, right? Let's give it a shot. We're pretty good Call of Duty players. I get a nuke sometimes, here and there. Let's try out Game Battles, right? Horrible idea. We scheduled our first match, and it was a 2v2 on high rise, and oh my god, did we ever get our asses handed to us. I vividly remember being spawn trapped hard by only 2 people who put FMJ on their guns and would just shoot into the spawn and kill you as you spawned. And if they didn't kill you as you spawned, then they would just throw flashes at you and rush you. It was the worst thing I ever experienced in my life. And it really opened my eyes to a new way of playing Call of Duty, because the only way I knew was pub stomping. You know what I'm doing here, basically. Nothing like tactical, nothing like organizing spawn traps and stuff like that. But it was crazy. And so it was a negative experience. I never did game battles ever again. It was horrible. So that basically put a bad taste in my mouth as far as competitive Call of Duty goes. And that's really all I gotta say for the Modern Warfare 2 era and the Black Ops 1 era. Oh, and then another thing with Black Ops 1, to further the competitive thing, they made a playlist, I think it was called Express, which was supposed to be for the competitive players. It got rid of Second Chance, it got rid of Ghost, and that was supposed to be for competitive players to, you know, enjoy, I guess. I remember going into that super excited because those are my least favorite things in Black Ops 1, Ghost and Second Chance, and I go to play it, and it's all these competitive teams that are like partied up playing. It was the worst thing ever. I hated it. It was just playing people using the FAMAS over and over, and I could not stand it, so I stopped playing that. So that was my Black Ops 1 and Modern Warfare 2 competitive experience. And really just playing those made me realize how competitive Call of Duty isn't good for Call of Duty. You know, when people like Treyarch, not people, but like companies like Treyarch who are developing their games just, you know, from the influence of competitive Call of Duty, which is what they did in Black Ops 2, and I'm sure what they're going to do in Black Ops 3, you're not helping the general, the casual population of Call of Duty players. And I don't want to call myself a casual player because I'm not, but I play the game casually in a way, you know, like I don't go into private matches, I don't do anything like that, I don't quickscope, I use normal guns for the most part, and I play with buddies. That's what I do in Call of Duty. I don't do anything else. So when they pander to this one community and they make all the maps 3-lane maps with head glitch spots everywhere, it really just makes Call of Duty not fun. And that's what I think about Black Ops 2. I mentioned it before in a commentary, but it really hurts the game in my opinion. And that's really all I gotta say about competitive Call of Duty and why I never got into it. I've never supported competitive Call of Duty, I've never watched it, mainly just because I didn't like it. I didn't like the idea of it, I didn't like the effect it's had on Call of Duty itself. So I never really wanted to support it, and I never really found it interesting to see people using the same guns, the same perks, and just fighting each other, not pulling off good scores, because ultimately that's what interests me, you know, pulling off good scores and, you know, nice gameplays. So that's really all I gotta say about that. Thank you guys for watching. Comment below what you think. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you enjoyed. I don't even know what order it goes in anymore. And I'll see you guys all later.